You know, Bianca, this might be surprising to you, but as someone from Australia that's moved to America, you know, I kind of see you as a Latino person. That's
totally fine. Okay. I'm Mexican. My dad's Mexican, my mom's Puerto Rican. So you could put the umbrella of Latina or Hispanic.
I could put it all there, but the thing that I've noticed, and it's interesting as a foreigner kind of observing, you look at a nation differently, that it appears to be the fastest growing demographic in this nation and a huge percentage of the population. Yet, in a whole lot of different leadership roles, it's not that I see a whole lot of, like when I'm looking for a woman, and just 2 nights ago, I was with a leader of a top denomination that said, I really want a woman speaker and I would love her from a Latino background. It's just so hard to find one. So there's just one case in point that I just had this last week. Do you see that a lot? Have you seen that people kind of with your background are not necessarily represented fully in leadership roles?
You know, I'm excited about where the church is going.
Yeah.
I will lead with that. I think that we have come such a far way, but we are still so far away. So I grew up as a first-generation American wanting to eat peas and carrots, and my family ate rice and beans. When everyone had Wonder Bread, we had tortillas. And so I was stuck in this dichotomy of wanting to be American, and I look back in the last 25, 30 years and I realize that I am American. I'm the changing face of America, and what does it look like to celebrate diversity, but then also be unified with an understanding, a nationality that I am very proud of, that my father fought for. But when you take a look at the church, statistics say that the most segregated day across the nation is Sunday. And so we have a long way to go. I feel like we could celebrate each other, but there isn't this integration. And so when we talk about wanting to diversify leadership, I firmly believe that leadership should look like the kingdom. You should be Black, white, Asian, Haitian, Croatian, Eurasian.
Greek.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yes. You Greeks are invited to the table as well.
Awesome.
Bring some feta and
With
say
that feta.
opa. But I believe that when trying to create a diverse environment, we shouldn't just speak about male and female, we should also speak about ethnicities and nationalities, because we can learn from each other. What does it look like to drink from the same cup, to celebrate diversity, but know that unity is our #1 call. And so I've heard a lot of people say, I can't find a Black female leader, I can't find a Hispanic female leader. They're out there. We have to find them. They don't have the platform that many other leaders have, but they're leading in their sphere of influence. They're leading in their churches. They're leading in boardrooms. They're writing magazines and newspaper columns. They're in academia. And so we need to be active in pursuing them and finding those specifically that have a call of Christ upon their life.
Yeah.
Celebrate, because when we come together, when we band together, we are stronger together than we are as individuals, whether that's in gender or ethnicity.
My thing is, you said they don't necessarily have a platform. Why would that be the case?
I think because of the racial divide in the 50s,
Right.
60s, and 70s, that has made it a little bit more complicated. That being said, we see the movement in the 80s and 90s, you know, love sees no color, we're colorblind, but I think the language that we've developed now is not that we're colorblind, but that we can see color and celebrate that. We see that in the marketplace. We see that in the business sector. We've yet to see that really actively pursued in the church.
But it is changing.
It is changing.
And I am excited.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.